Hey, and welcome back to Wheat Beat. My name is Mike, and this is the third part in my series on designing and building a dream bakery, a micro bakery, right in my own house. Now, in the last two videos, we talked about the initial design elements and priorities, and in this video, I'm going to share some of the revisions with you and talk some more about equipment details, some more refinements that we made and things like that. Now, planning, as you probably know, is the most important step in the whole process, and I'm giving you an inside look at what goes into designing a bakery. Now, I know my way around a baking kitchen, but I'm no design expert, and that's why up until now I've been working with Michelle Suess from the San Francisco Baking Institute, who's helped me make my design and teach me about what needs to go into this kitchen. But after we have our initial layout done, my architect and I will probably take over the rest. So take a look at what we did. My complaint had been that the space was too small, and I decided I'm going to abort the whole idea of turning the baking kitchen into a bedroom one day with a bathroom and do all that kind of crazy stuff. I decided, you know what? I'm just going to build a baking kitchen, a bona fide baking kitchen right next to my real kitchen, and I'm not going to have any compromises on the space. And that's exactly what we did. So take a look at this. Now, this is beautiful. And yes, it's labeled as a butler's pantry. And the reason we did that was because we were a little bit worried that if we wrote in their baking kitchen, the city planning department might hesitate or ask a lot more questions, and we wanted to keep it a little generic. So that's why we labeled it as something they're familiar with, like a butler's pantry. But make no mistake, this is a baking kitchen, a real baking kitchen. Now, it's 10 feet by 20 feet long. You don't see that labeled here, but that's what it is. And we put the deck oven over here and the refrigerator, a mixer, and I even squeezed in a convection oven like I wanted to, even though Michelle told me I didn't need one. I have this L-shaped work surface, I have a sink, I basically have everything I need and more to feel comfortable here. Now, it's not a generous space, but it's plenty of space to do what I need to do. Now, where I'm going to put everything exactly, like the oven and the other equipment, that remains to be seen, and once I finalize what equipment I will actually use, that will be easier to do. But everything here right now is kind of generic. Okay, so we're almost done. And what I need to do now is really hammer out the details of the actual equipment. And that's what I'm going to dedicate the next few videos for. So don't miss out and subscribe to this channel so that you find out when I upload those new videos. Until then, go bake something.